There's one decision you get to make today. And it's not yes or no. It's not good or bad. You're going to love this. And you just might love yourself a little more too. My name is Mr. 2020. You are listening to the Free Neville Goddard podcast. Today is the 10th of April, 6:59 a.m. And you've got a choice today. So last night I'm up at midnight. I'm never up at midnight. And I'm up at midnight doing what I'm doing at midnight. Don't ask. But I made a commitment to something more, something lovely. And so instead of sleeping, I'm up at midnight. I did have 2 hours of sleep before this, and I had 2 or 3 hours after that. And I feel on fire. This is like the best I have felt in a long, long time. Because I made a decision, and this is the decision I'm going to ask you to make today. You get to pick between excuses and excellence. And the way you do that is not by making up like, yep, I'm going to choose excellence. Yeah, I don't care what you say. I'm curious about what you do. So you've got a choice today, excuses or excellence. And excellence happens when you explore. When you're willing to explore instead of settling for an explain. You came here to dance. We all have a unique dance inside. And it's got jigs in it. It's got like wigs and jigs and spins and pirouettes. And sometimes you even step on your partner's feet. Sorry. You're 100% human and 100% divine, and you get to discover what that means by exploring the dance between them that always happens within you. Excellence. Or excuses. There's your choice. And you make it by choosing to explore or explain. This is the way I am. But you don't understand. You notice how cutting that is? Meanwhile. Oh, what the hell. Let's do the crass commercial. DreamDrivenDay.com. We start like in 5 days or something like that. You can join us. You know, you can read the details. 30 days of play, 30 people, 4 group calls, private Facebook group, lots of one-on-one contact. Meanwhile. So I'm up at midnight. All right, I do not get up at midnight. I go to bed about 9:30. I wake up at 5. And, so I got up at midnight for 2 hours to do something a lot of fun. To explore some more. And I gotta tell you, I'm inspired and on fire. The smile and the style of you. Get to be revealed instead of concealed. I don't know what else to say. How about a Neville Goddard quote? The moment a desire is upon you, that's when you move into its fulfillment. Prayer is an act of surrender, not an act of will. The moment you feel a desire, have you noticed desires are instantaneous and spontaneous? They're what is. I, instantaneous, S, spontaneous. Desires are what is. Your desires are divine in origin. And you can explore into them and experience the excellence of them. Or you can give yourself a rational excuse. You can talk yourself out of just about everything. And that's how it is. How much depth can you... I invite you to the giggles. Laughter, giggles, they come from depth. Seriousness comes from excess structure and superficiality. Nice big words. Easy to defend with. Sounds intelligent. Come on, join in the fun. That's what I got. So I'm giving you 3 choices today, right? Obviously, we've got the original one having to do with excellences and excuses, and the key there is to explore. If you want to explore more with us, if you're just beginning with us, we put out some really cool little videos. They're at howtofeelitreal.com. Sign up for the daily email, get the 7 little videos, howtofeelitreal.com. Pretty easy to remember, howtofeelitreal.com. So I want you to explore and experience what it's like to actually live your life on your terms, not like an addict. On the other hand, if you want to dive deeper with us, we've got a cool little program. It's $1 a day. It takes about 15 minutes. It's called ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. And I got to be honest with you, I think you're worth $1 a day in 15 minutes. I made up the course because I had this crazy idea, because pretty much anybody on the planet can get a visitor visa and come to Australia. And I thought to myself, what would I do if I tossed someone in the little cottage out back and had 1 cup of coffee with them a day? And that's it. If I had to share with them what transformed my life during that 15 minutes it takes to drink 1 cup of coffee a day for 90 days, what would I share with them? And that's where Manifesting Mastery Course came from. Often imitated, never duplicated. $97, 90-day program. And here's the big key. Most people send us an update every 7 days because we tell you to. Because I want to get to know you, and I want you to do the course. Doesn't do any of us any good if you don't do it. Anyway. Dive deeper, soar higher. And finally, DreamDrivenDay.com. If you're listening to this about the time I put it out, we start April 15th. We will do it again someday. But go to DreamDrivenDay.com, take a look and see, and join us. Can you imagine what playing with us live is like? No matter where you are in the world. DreamDrivenDay.com. That's it. Have a lovely day. My name is Mr. 2020. It is the 10th of April. Dream Driven Day starts in 5 days. And you've got a choice today. Excellence or excuses. And your choice really comes down to, are you willing to explore some more? Or are you going to settle for explanations? So let's imagine up something lovely. Let's imagine you and I diving deeper as we go into the silence. I've got me under my skin. You know, I used to be ashamed and afraid of my voice. I've got me under my skin. And you've got a choice today. You can realize that you're the history or you're the mystery. The history is your body. The story is your body's been through. The mystery of you is pretty damn dynamic. And it's craving the wave it wants to surf and soar. All right, you've been invited. Let's do it. Have a great day. See ya.